Hey and welcome to the Daily Manchester United News Show. Let's begin with our daily news. Man United boss Ten Hag deems Victor Lindelof untouchable. Manchester United manager Erik Ten Hag has deemed exit-linked centre-back Victor Lindelof untouchable ahead of the summer transfer window. According to BILD, the Dutchman is keen to retain the Swedish services after knocking back approaches from Atletico Madrid and Inter Milan in January. Lindelof's future at Old Trafford has been in doubt after last summer's acquisition. Lisandro Martinez nailed down a place in the Red Devils' starting 11 alongside Rafael Varane, pushed to the fringes of Ten Hag's squad along with underachieving captain Harry Maguire. The 28-year-old emerged as a likely candidate to leave United last winter. Atletico and Inter came knocking on United's door to sign the former Benfica defender, only for the Dutch manager to slam the door shut in their face. It proved a massive call as Lindelof slotted back into the lineup after Martinez picked up a season-ending injury in April and defied all expectations. He and Varane forged a formidable defensive partnership to lay the foundation for Man United's return to the Champions League, reminding the Old Trafford faithful why the club paid €35 million to sign him in 2017. And it looks like his astonishing form at the tail end of the 22-23 season has earned him a lifeline, perhaps even running his candidacy for a new deal. Lindelof's contract at the Theatre of Dreams runs until 2024, but Ten Hag's trust in the Sweden captain could increase the likelihood of him extending his stay at the club. With Lindelof now off the market and Napoli weighing up a contract extension for Min-jae, it's uncertain whether Man United will bring in a new centre half in the coming months. It still feels like the South Korean star could join Ten Hag's troops, but what's the point of keeping Lindelof only to place him on the bench again? Manchester United set Hannibal Mejbri asking a price as a player considers the club exit. Manchester United Academy graduate Hannibal Mejbri is considering his future ahead of next season. In the last campaign, the Tunisia international spent time out on loan with Birmingham City in England's second-tier competition. Mejbri concluded his loan spell with 1 goal and 5 assists to his name. He said afterwards about his future, "The championship is very hard, so I am going to have a good holiday. After that, I will think about next season and get ready for my pre-season with Man United." When questioned about whether a return to Birmingham is on the cards, Mejbri refused to rule out this possibility. The People's Person covered a report which indicated that Mejbri is among a crop of youngsters whose futures will be determined by Erik Ten Hag. According to Etashkila, Mejbri is aware he may need to leave United for the sake of his developing career. For their part, United are willing to allow the talented 20-year-old to leave if their valuation is met, the outlet claims. The report states that Hannibal Mejbri is already asking himself the question about his future under contract with Manchester United until 2026. The Tunisian international would be inclined to leave the club from the next summer transfer window. Manchester United finalizing proposal to sign Porto goalkeeper Diogo Costa. Manchester United are finalizing a proposal to sign Porto goalkeeper Diogo Costa, reports Correio da Manhã. Red Devils manager Erik Ten Hag wants another goalie and has been keeping tabs on the 23-year-old for some time. Porto need to make sales as soon as possible and have admitted they could be forced to sell Costa. Man United are now looking to wrap things up, and talks are expected between both clubs. The Portugal international could cost them €45 million, according to his stated value on the popular website Transfer Market. Costa is Porto's most valuable asset, and Man United will need to offer an excellent deal to have a chance of landing him. The Switzerland-born goalie may also need to be given assurances of a starting berth before he agrees to a move. David De Gea kept the most clean sheets in the Premier League this term, but remains error-prone. He could have done better to keep out Manchester City's winner in the final of the FA Cup. The Spaniard also struggles with playing out from the back, which affect Ten Hag's playing pattern. The Man United boss recently refused to guarantee that De Gea would continue as his first choice. He will be keen to bring someone capable of pipping the former Atletico Madrid star to the starting berth. Costa kept 19 clean sheets in 41 games across all competitions and has what it takes to be a starter for the Red Devils. De Gea is ready to snap a lucrative offer from the Saudi Pro League and has agreed to take a pay cut to remain with the Red Devils and extend his deal. However, the deal is awaiting approval from the board and Ten Hag, and signing another goalie could change things. Man United handed big boost as Juventus lower price tag for Dusan Vlahovic. Manchester United have been handed a big boost in the pursuit of Juventus striker Dusan Vlahovic. The Red Devils are looking to pursue a new centre forward, and Vlahovic is reportedly one of the top names on their wish list for the summer transfer window. It was recently reported that Juventus could hold out for 90 million euros to sell him, but Gazzetta dello Sport claimed that the price tag has been lowered to 70 million euros. The Bianconeri are aiming to recoup at least 100 million euros from player sales this summer, and the publication believe the club are prioritizing the sale of the Serbian star. United are one of the clubs interested in signing him. Bayern München, Chelsea, Newcastle United, and Paris Saint-Germain are also keeping tabs on the striker's situation. United are prioritizing a new striker during the off-season. A deal for Harry Kane seems unlikely, and they may have to consider alternative options in the coming weeks. Atalanta's Rasmus Hojlund has been mentioned as a target, but the Dane is still learning his trade. The youngster could be considered as a long-term signing. In our view, Vlahovic would be a good acquisition. He was tremendous during his time at Fiorentina. The Serbian scored 33 Serie A goals in a calendar year, 2021. This paved the way for his big money transfer to Juventus in January 2022. Vlahovic has since struggled for consistency with only 23 goals and 6 assists from 63 games. His record is decent with a goal contribution in every 2 matches, but a lot more is expected from a striker who was being compared with Erling Haaland. Bianconeri's playing style has not suited Vlahovic, and a change of clubs could turn his fortunes around. It's left to be seen whether United make a formal proposal for him. The Serbian is strong with his positioning and finishing skills. United have been guilty of missing big chances in the box, and Vlahovic would provide a big upgrade. Man United linked with Juventus star Federico Chiesa, who could be sold for 30 to 35 million euros. Manchester United have been credited with an interest in signing Juventus star Federico Chiesa this summer, according to Correio dello Sport. The Red Devils are prioritizing a new striker and a creative midfielder, but it has been claimed that manager Erik Ten Hag would be interested in signing another left winger. Corriere dello Sport report that Chiesa could be an option for the Red Devils. The Bianconeri are prepared to sell him for a package of around 30 to 35 million euros with bonuses. The Serie A giants valued him at 70 to 80 million euros after his starring role in the Euro 2020 final, but their stance has changed amid the attacker's injury troubles in the last year. Chiesa recovered from a serious knee injury to return to action in November, but he had a mixed second half to the season where he missed a few games with niggles. The former Fiorentina graduate prefers to play from the right wing, but he can also comfortably operate from the left side of the attack or as a second striker. His versatility would make him a quality signing for United. He managed only 10 goal contributions from 33 games last term, but was partly hampered by injuries. When fully fit and firing, Chiesa can be a menace for opposition defenses. He was splendid in the Euro 2020 final against England before sustaining an injury. For the price mentioned, United should be tempted to lend his services, but the big question is whether he can stay unscathed over the course of an entire season. United don't need another injury-prone forward. With the Premier League being more intense than Serie A, the club need to be wary of Chiesa's fitness issues. Man United provide strong competition in race to sign Alkmaar forward Jasper Karlsson. Manchester United will provide strong competition to Lazio in the race to sign Alkmaar forward Jasper Karlsson this summer, according to Correio dello Sport. The Red Devils are expected to spend on multiple players during the upcoming transfer window, and manager Erik ten Hag is reportedly eyeing another left winger. Corriere dello Sport highlight that United are one of the clubs interested in Karlsson, and they could offer a strong competition to Lazio in the pursuit of the Swede. Alkmaar bought him for just 2.6 million euros 3 years ago, and it's reported that they could sanction his sale for around 20 million euros when the transfer window reopens. Ten Hag currently has Marcus Rashford, Alejandro Garnacho, and Jadon Sancho as his left wing options, but the latter could see a positional change next season. Sancho could compete with Anthony for the right wing role, with Anthony Elanga expected to be sold while Facundo Pellistri and Amad Diallo could be loaned out. Meanwhile, Rashford could be a regular striker under Ten Hag, suppose the club failed to bring in a marquee number 9, such as Harry Kane or Victor Osimhen. In our view, this could be a reason behind Ten Hag's interest in signing another left winger. Karlsson would be a good addition without spending much out of the budget. The 24-year-old was impressive for Alkmaar last term, with 13 goals and 8 assists in all competitions. 30 out of his 33 appearances came from the left wing. Karlsson had good control with a pass accuracy of 80%. He likes to press opponent. Ten Hag may have looked at him during his time at Ajax. We won't be surprised if he has recommended his signing. Man United leading race to sign Rasmus Hojlund need to make big offer. Manchester United have the upper hand in the race to sign Atalanta striker Rasmus Hojlund this summer, according to Gazzetta dello Sport. The Red Devils are targeting a new striker in the upcoming transfer window, and it has recently been reported that Hojlund is on the club's radar. Gazzetta dello Sport now reveal that Atalanta are open to parting ways with the 20-year-old if they receive a big offer in the region of £50 million. The publication add that it would be disrespectful for the Serie A outfit to reject such a proposal, considering they bought him for only £17 million. A number of European clubs are interested in the Danish sensation, but it's reported that United are above all in the pursuit to land his services. The Denmark international is currently a raw talent, but has plenty of potential in him. He is a left-footed striker with plenty of pace and has a strong physical and aerial presence. Hojlund has also impressed with his link-up play as well as his finishing in the box. His attributes have led to comparisons with Manchester City's Erling Haaland. He is nowhere near the Norwegian's ability, but has the traits to develop in a similar fashion. Erik ten Hag built his reputation at Ajax by developing young graduates into top-class players, and he could transform Hojlund into a potent goal scorer in a couple of seasons. The Dutch tactician has already spoken with the striker through multiple video calls. Hojlund could be easily convinced to join the club, as he is a self-proclaimed United fan. Hojlund scored 16 goals and provided 7 assists during the 22-23 season. Out of the 23 goal contributions, 14 came with Atalanta. He joined them from Sturm Graz in late August. Man United in pole position in Min-jae race, but PSG could explore deal for him. Manchester United are in pole position to sign Napoli defender Min-jae, but could face competition from Paris Saint-Germain in the pursuit, according to RMC Sport. The Red Devils are lining up a move for a central defender, and it has been widely reported that Min-jae could join the club at the beginning of next month. His foreign release clause worth €47 million will be active during the first 15 days of July, and United are planning to activate the option. However, RMC Sport believe Paris Saint-Germain could enter the race to sign the South Korean star. Having explored the tracks a couple of weeks ago, Napoli are reportedly eyeing more than €50 million to negotiate payment terms and it's claimed that Les Parisiens could consider this route in the summer. Paris Saint-Germain are currently focusing on Bayern München's Lucas Hernandez, but are wary of paying 60 million euros for the Frenchman, who missed most of last season with injuries. Min-jae is reportedly the alternative option for the Ligue 1 champions. In our opinion, Les Parisiens are probably looking to lower Bayern's demands for Hernandez. Despite this, United can't take things lightly in the pursuit of Min-jae. Darmstadt recently said that the club may not consider a deal for him until a striker is signed. This could put the transfer in jeopardy. Aside from Les Parisiens, Newcastle are also keeping tabs on the situation and could trigger the clause ahead of the Red Devils. Min-jae has the right to reject a transfer, but Napoli president Aurelio De Laurentiis could refuse to negotiate a deal after the window for the buyout clause passes. I will be uploading daily Manchester United news, so keep your eyes on the channel and don't forget to like and subscribe. I appreciate your support. Peace out.